Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Throwback Thursday. I think that the Black Friday promos have me excited about Christmases past. We're in November. It's time to start thinking, I guess, about Christmas. I don't know. Maybe it's too early. You tell me. But this is what I had in my mind, and I remembered these pictures that I still had on my phone. They're not the best quality pictures from past. Just for me, I'm not the best photographer and they're not great, but they're cute. It was James making reindeer cupcakes, and I reached into my stash and I had this fun paper that have reindeer on the other side. And so I thought, oh, reindeer with reindeer cupcakes, that will be perfect. Throwback Thursday, it's all about what we have in our stash and using up what we have in our stash and our old photos and getting them into the albums. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to do my reindeer cupcakes, and I'm going to use one sheet of designer paper where you like both sides, and 2 base pages and 3 cuts. So let's go ahead and I'll move those out of the way, and I will bring in my trimmer, and we are going to make 3 cuts. We're going to do a little bit of stacking today, so hopefully it won't be too hard for you. My first cut is going to be at 6 inches. I'm going to stack these 2 pages, and I'm going to cut at 3 inches. 2 of these. I'm just looking at my design because I need to cut it down into another 2 inches. And I think I'm going to go with, I like this one. So let's see. So 2 of the pieces you're going to put to the side. And then the last one you're going to want to cut 1 more inch off. So that's why I'm just looking to see. I'm just checking to make sure I'm good. I want to make sure that I'm not cutting too much of my reindeer off. You know what? I'm going to switch it. Sorry. I'm going to switch it to this one because this is all legs and crazy stuff. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces. Now, if you're using a page that doesn't have a big design or a generic design, this won't matter so much. But there we go. So I have 2 1-inch pieces, 2 2-inch pieces, and 2 3-inch pieces. So we cut at 6 inches. Then we stack those 2 papers. We cut at 3 inches. We move 2 of them aside, and we cut the final 2 pieces stacked at 1 inch. All right, let's bring in my mats. All right, and we'll bring in my paper. I'm using red because it's Christmas, and that is fun. It helps if I can get it straight. I'm a little tired today, you guys. I think at the throwback has kind of screwed me up just a little bit because I woke up early, but I didn't go to bed till really late. So, all right. So now we're going to get started. And our first piece goes like this. You know what? I'm going to do my red. You can see where I cut my plaid. So I'm going to make sure that red is on the outside on both pages. So it's the same. And then one of these pieces is going to go like this. And one of the pieces is going to go like this. Now, I know. My reindeer are going the wrong direction. And I'll be honest, I knew this ahead of time, but I really, really wanted to use this paper. So the bottom line is if you're using a directional paper, this is not the best layout because you're going to end up with something sideways. Now, in my case, I had an extra piece of paper, so I went ahead and I cut it the correct direction. So just know if this works better with a non-directional paper, but if you have a scrap, which I happen to have an extra scrap, I was able to go ahead and cut the 3-inch piece this way. So I really had 4 cuts because I cheated and I did one this direction. But I really wanted to use reindeer paper. So sometimes you just have to make a creative decision. So that is what I did. And now these guys are going to go I think I'm going to do it this way. And then he'll go up here. I think probably what I'm going to do, instead of butting these up right next to it, I think I'm gonna leave just a little bit of space. I really like the way that that looks. So I'm going to go this direction with my papers. Now, the thought is that you take this and I'm going to ribbon cut the end. And again, we do have a ribbon punch, but I am not going to use that. And then this one, same, we're gonna ribbon cut punch it, or in my case, cut it. Ooh, I didn't get the corners. Make sure you get the corners. I didn't have mine lined up correctly. Told you, I'm tired today, you guys. I don't know what's going on. So it's gonna look like this. And I'm probably gonna cut that into a 4x4 square. Let's go ahead and do that. I wanna get one plate. I don't have to get the other plate. I don't wanna cut off his head. So that is going to be my layout. This is what we're starting at. And then I did root through my stash. And when I found this collection, you guys, I think that this is an old, I'm not even sure. It might be a Stampin' Up! Collection that I found that I really liked. And it had these cute little journal cards. So I may do that journal card, and I will probably mount it in green. I'll also mount these photos for sure. Probably, I don't know. What do you think? White? Green? I don't know. This is where I just start practicing. I get out my bin of scraps and I look to see what I like the best. So I was thinking green here. And I do like that. Now let's try it with white. Because I do want to just journal this. I think white is just going to be, it's Christmas. Christmas should be fun. And I just feel like, I mean, white definitely makes it pop. What if we double matte? Oh, I might double matte everything. Oh, see, I like that a lot. So I'm going to tell you right now that that's probably what's going to end up happening here. Is I'm probably going to end up double matting everything. Yep, because look at how pretty that's going to look. It'll really make my pictures pop off the page. All right, so I'm going to space this out so that there's a little bit of stripes pattern there. I'm going to leave this how it is. I'm going to double matte all of my photos. And then this particular collection has a few little stickers on here. Not a lot, but it did have a few stickers. So I will for sure add embellishment clusters. I will probably put one here. I'll probably do here, here, and then over here is probably what I'm going to do for my triangle. And then I need a title. I'm not sure what this title should be what should be called. Reindeer Games? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you have an idea for a title? Let me know. I love this paper with these pictures. This just brings me so much joy and so much happiness. So this is where I'm starting from. Come back, check later this afternoon to see where I end up with. I I'm really enjoying the white gel pen. I'm probably going to put some white gel pen around the edges. I'm just looking at this. I'll probably add some twine to this, maybe. Some baker's twine might be fun. I don't know. We'll just see. But this is where I'm starting. So again, it was 3 cuts. Our first cut was at 6 inches. We stacked those 2 pieces of paper and we cut at 3 inches. Then we took 2 of those papers, we stacked them again, and we cut them at 1 inch. And just remember, if you have a directional paper, you will end up with your pattern being sideways. So take creative license, right? I happen to have an extra scrap, so I cut it at 3 inches so that it will work with my layout because I really wanted to use this paper. So anyway, that is our Throwback Thursday. You all have a really great rest of the week, and I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye.